Hello, Arigato here for Oni Plays, and we're going to start a new series here, Dyson Sphere Program. I've played some of this before. I've never managed to get out of my first home star system, never managed to make a Dyson Swarm, much less a Dyson Sphere, and but I have gotten off, first planet, got to the second planet, third planet sometimes, depending on the system. So, I also haven't done much since Dark Fog came out. So we're going to go ahead and see what we got here. Oh, I don't like that seed. We're going to go with... Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that's actually not a bad seed. Yeah, we got this little cluster over here that are disconnected. 2 Gs, 2 Ks, and a blue giant. But that's not too bad. Black hole is on here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. And it's not that far away. 3 jumps, 4 jumps. Yeah. 3 or 4 jumps. I know black holes are important, so that's good. Good mix of reds, yellows, a couple of blues. Okay, this should be good. Not changing any kind of resource multiplier or anything like that. I'm just going to run with the standard settings. And now, cutscene, cut key points.
The unknown, created in exploration. The seed evolves in iteration. From zero, transforming into infinity and beyond. It spreads and becomes the shadow of the galaxy. As dark fog rises, the stars dim. You will embark on a new journey.
Really kind of nice that they used the actual
Arrived at
trailer.
target cluster.
Alright.
Welcome to the real universe. Very soon, you'll find this place different from our homeland. But you should be able to adapt to the laws of physics here in no time. I'm your advisor. I will assist you in completing this mission. Everything here belongs to you. As a member of the Cosmo, a pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will explore this cluster from ground zero. Make use of the resources available here to build a Dyson Sphere that supplies energy to the center brain to maintain homeland simulation.
Looks like it's gonna be
I've chosen a planet for the mission, and there are essential resources for the initial development. Now, please pilot the space capsule toward this planet.
Aquila 2 looks like glass giant. I don't know what Aquila 1 is. Probably, given the size and closeness to the sun, it's going to be burner world. But Aquila 4...
Unknown EM signals detected. Extracting feature variables. Comparing with database. Those are highly likely anomalous mechanical bodies from the Mechanic Energy Program. Engineers call them dark fog. Dark fog is extremely sensitive to EM signals under a regular pattern, so they may launch an assault on us. To stay low profile, we will land on the other side of this planet.
Space capsule will land on the target planet in 3, 2, 1. Landed.
Okay.
This
looks like I
is
wanna narrow
Icarus,
this.
a very powerful but lightweight industrial mecha. Use the direction keys or click the right mouse button on the ground to move the mecha. In this mission, you'll control your mecha to navigate the
copper,
universe
a little bit of
and create
iron.
miracles. To collect resources like wood or gravel,
There we go.
click the right mouse button as well. In addition, you can hold Shift and click the right mouse button on each of your targets to give a series of commands. Some items are found after disassembling the space capsule. Click on the inventory button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open and check.
Yeah, I know. This part hasn't changed too much. Gathering a little bit of raw resources for the reactor.
You can hold the middle mouse button to rotate the camera,
There we
or
go.
scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in
There's some
and
more
out.
stone, some coal. Okay. So one thing that this run is going to be is a minimalist or no build run. Basically, I will be able to build a few items in my inventory, just enough to get me electromagnetism and basic assembly. Once I have these, that's it. I'm not allowed to make anything else inside my pod. I have to use an assembler from there on out. So let's get to it. Let's see, what do I have? I have wheel, I have magnets. Need 10 of them total. Okay, so that will work. Need 10 total of these. And then I'll need 10 units of iron. Which is not going to be that hard considering I've got these 6 veins right here.
Research complete.
You've obtained a mining machine. It automatically
I'm allowed
collects
to
ores
mine.
for you. You
I'm
can
allowed
select it in
to-
the inventory or in the construction menu,
There we go.
collecting section, to start building it.
Where's that copper? There it is. Okay. And then this is... Nope, that's not it. That's it. And then this is it. This is the last thing that I'm allowed to make inside my own internal replicator. Everything else will have to be done
Replication complete.
through production modules, assemblers. Okay.
Research complete.
Go. Okay, so the first things I am going to need. You get out of the way. Thank you.
Hold R to rotate the mining machine. The more veins it covers, the higher the output. To ignore grid snapping, hold Shift.
I think I can get it all this way. There we are. Yep.
Insufficient items. Click on the replicator button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open the replicator and manually replicate the required items. A wind turbine. You've now built your first power grid. Some power facilities don't have a power supply range, so you'll need to extend the power grid coverage with Tesla towers.
Oh, right. I do need to do a little more. Okay. Because in order to get automatic metallurgy,
The facility has no recipe designated. Please configure one.
Smelt until I get these.
Once a recipe is configured, press less than key to copy the current recipe.
Okay, I need
Pressing greater than key will paste the same recipe to the next building.
that there. Okay, so for you, I need. Okay. Build this. I need. I need 10 of these. And 10 plates. And then that's it. It's the last I'm allowed to smelt any iron.
Replication complete.
Yes, yes. Oh. Clear some of these trees out. Helps me actually finish the job. Okay. And I'm you. I'm you. No. Made too much copper. Oh well. Does not ruin the run. There we go. Alright.
Replication complete.
Wait for that to finish. Wait for it to finish. Wait for it to finish.
Research complete.
Okay.
You've built an arc smelter, which automatically produces basic materials such as iron ingots and copper ingots. However, to automatically feed in raw materials and feed out products, sorters and conveyor belts are required.
There we go.
You've built your first power transmission facility, a Tesla tower. It can help you transmit power wirelessly over a short range and extend the power grid coverage. Click on it to view more details.
Yeah.
Once a recipe is assigned, use less than key to copy the current recipe, and
Okay,
greater
so
than
this
key
is gonna
to
need
paste the recipe
iron
to the
plates,
next building.
cogs, and then some. Oh, that's running slow. want you to build that. Build some cogs. There we go. Getting these stones off the ground is actually really useful, because these have silicon ore inside of them, just randomly, which is really useful later on, because then I don't have to manufacture it. Okay, get that in there. There we go. Okay. All right. Now that you've manufactured that, we need to manufacture some of this. Yes, I know we're low on power. Okay, got those. Shove that in, shove that in. Grab this, shove it in. Now, I have slightly more power. Not a lot, but enough. I'm facing the wrong direction. Okay, where's my equator? That's probably it right there. And my prime meridian is over there somewhere. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Alright. That. Let's see about. Okay, so I need these first. So I'm going to get a small setup going, and then from there we'll start expanding. Okay, grab all of that. Be right back once I got enough to throw into the smelter. Alright, 50 ore. Didn't take too very long. those. Put that in there. Alright. Shove that in, shove that in. I don't need that much, but at the moment I just need one more. There we go. Shove that in there. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, so this building is an assembly. Need more iron plate. But in the meantime, not enough for one. And that's enough to get things started. Okay. Basic logistics. Go for that. Steel smelting, we're not there yet. Okay, none of that. Magnetic. I think everything else here, yeah, just requires blue. Of course, since you require blue, but you ways from that one, ways from that one. I can get that just to get it out of the way. Ways from that one. Ways from that one. That requires blue. That requires a lot. That requires a lot. That requires a lot. I think everything else here just requires blues and reds. Yeah, okay. Alright, so you just make me cooks. Okay. I know there's a way to distribute these materials. I just can't remember how to do it. Anybody wants to say something in the comments? Please feel free. The shortcuts are nice. Alright. No, that works. Okay, so I've got enough for that. I need another 10 for that one. Oh, that should be okay actually. Good.
Research complete.
Very good. Okay, so I've got the basics. of
You've
automation.
obtained sorter and conveyor belt. Full automation is now possible. Use a conveyor belt to transport ores collected in the mining machine. The sorter will transport ores onto the conveyor belt into the arc smelter that will smelt them automatically.
There we go.
Research complete.
Alright. Matrix Lab. Useful, but not super useful yet. I don't have enough power yet for that to be really good. Alrighty, grab those. If I want more of these, what do I need? Well, for the moment, what I need is more of these. Come on, there we go. Oh, I need rings.
Upgrade complete.
Yay, better fuel. Okay. Or better energy. Whatever. Which is gonna make a difference. Oh, I need a hell of a lot more of those. Okay, let's go get more copper real quick. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna do what I wanted to do in the first place. I should have everything I need in order to be able to make. Oh, no, I'm short on. Yep, I do need more copper. I can get the mine here in a minute, but... Okay, I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Alright. Not paying attention for 20 seconds. Look what happens. There we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Need all of that. Shove it there. Yes, I know I can build a matrix lab. Thank you. But I don't want to. Not right this second. Okay. 20 and then just 10 of them. And of course my power grid's already running low. To be expected almost. Okay, that's done. And... Nope, don't do that. Dang it. Okay, fine. Be that way. Alright, so I'll actually be back once I have more circuit boards. Alright, 100 copper. Actually. Okay, there we go. Finally have some in store. Those are just going to finish the research. In the meantime, I can just do this. There we go. Okay. And a couple of mining machines. Yay. Okay. Let's see if I can get all 6? Yes, I can. There we go. Alright, I'm going to need to build.
You have an unpowered production facility.
I know I
To make it run normally, place it within the power grid coverage and make sure power is supplied.
Okay. We'll do these specifically.
Upgrade complete.
There we go. Let's see how many I can get out. Should be like 2. There we go. Blueprints. Don't really need blueprints, but that's okay.
You've unlocked Blueprint. You can now make batch copies of production line plans. Press Ctrl and C to enter copy mode. Click the left mouse button to select the desired area. Then press Ctrl and V to paste the copied blueprint. Alternatively, press 0 to open Blueprint Library, where you can browse and use all saved blueprints. With powerful blueprints,
Just one.
you can then build a huge industrial empire.
Yeah, I will be able to make huge industrial structures. I'm not downloading any blueprints, and I'm probably not going to make my own, to be entirely honest. Okay. I might eventually. I'm not going to deny the possibility. Okay, good. Power coming in. Switch this out for... There we go. Some Tesla towers. Don't need a huge number of them. Not yet, anyways. Okay, good. Alrighty, so that gets me copper income, iron income. Let's go ahead and build more of these, I guess. Let's see, what do I need for this? I need circuit boards, which I have some circuit boards. I need more gears, which I don't have right now, but I can get. There's about there. Okay, I do need iron plates. Okay. 8 cogs per. Very good. Okay. Okay. You can build coil. You can build circuit boards. There we go. Okay, now I can build basically anything that I need. I'll just be constantly changing this one over. For now, let's see about getting some of this stuff truly automated.
When building a conveyor belt, confirm its starting point and end point. Use up arrow to raise the conveyor belt one level.
Yeah, let's
Use down arrow to lower the conveyor belt one level if it has been raised. Press keypad 0 to reset the conveyor belt to ground level. To avoid the conveyor belt snapping to a building, try holding shift. The sorter is a connector that moves items between facilities. Simply bridge from a supplier facility to a receiver facility. Then the sorter will automatically transport the items.
Okay, I need some of this. You, I want smelting down that. You, I want smelting down that. For now. Okay. Here we go. And change it over to that. And then shove in that. For now, I'll just stick that over there, just in case I need to do something else. Grab this. There. Shove that there. What do I need? 4. Yes, I know I could just shove in a bunch of materials and be done, but let's do this correctly, shall we? Or correctly enough. There we go. Should be enough. Okay, build me out some storage. Let's take 4 piece. Oh, I need a lot of storage. I know that. There we go. Yeah, I know I should probably put that down somewhere so like it's closer to the line. That's okay for now. Okay, that's 10. Go ahead and clear that for a moment.
You've built a depot for storing items. You can manually store items or use a sorter to automatically access items.
Actually, no, I do want this to just...
Your
blast
vein
me
is
down.
almost depleted. Ore reserves in each vein is limited. Once exhausted, the supply of raw ores can no longer be guaranteed, which will adversely impact production lines. Exploit new veins for replacement. Additionally, upgrade vein utilization to reduce ore loss during mining operation.
Yeah, well, I
If
want
there
this
isn't
thing
enough
used
ground
on the vein.
space, make more efficient use of your space by stacking matrix slabs, depots, storage tanks, and splitters.
No? Yeah, it's fine. I like that. Okay. You. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do this. Stores, no, we do not. completely forgot what I was had to do permanently. Oh well. I had a stroke of genius, and then it turned out to be just not. Okay. So long term. Well, I do need one of these to be this. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this down. Pull this out. Storage. Build conveyor belts. Now, I need you to build sorters. Each one of these needs one and one. Okay, so that's not a big deal. See, do I have any diagrams? I do not. There we go. And yes, I know there are much more efficient ways of doing all of this. I am very much aware that I'm not doing a very efficient job of this. Alright, you go back to being cogs. You. Okay, this one I don't need an enormous amount of units stored. There we go. And part of the reason why I know that this isn't very efficient is I've just boxed in this iron. Well, I'm going to need that later, but right now, more belts is going to be useful. Okay, so I have a little bit of a starter base here. Not a huge one, not a very well-made one, but it is a starter base. And I think that's where we're going to put this one for now. I think next episode we go through, we build a proper first starter science module. Because, let's see, for you here, yeah, I'm going to need glass. You guys will get this up and running so I can get glass out of it. Glass. Get that started at the very least. Alright. So, and we'll catch you all next time.